Hello and welcome to Bay of Funny Fortunes. My name is Natalie. I'm an empath, an intuitive card reader, and a visionary as well. And I'm here this evening to do the general weekly reading for the sign of, as soon as I put this fire out, Aquarius. Now I'm going to have black stuff all over me. This is for the sun sign Aquarius. Please check out your moon signs and rising signs in my other videos, because sometimes they'll resonate more with you than your sun sign will. Okay, this is a general reading as well. For those of you that don't know what that means, it either means the reading will mean something to you. It'll jive with you. You'll recognize things. You may see yourself or your situation in the reading, but overall, this is a telling of the future. Okay, so don't forget that. So you're sitting here and saying, well, that doesn't mean nothing to me, and that doesn't mean anything to me. I don't know what she's talking about. Come back in a week's time. After this week has gone by for this reading, and check. There's also the old, if you're not getting any messages, there's none here for you. It's not that the reading is wrong, or you're wrong, or anything like that. There are just no messages here for you in this reading. Just that simple. It's for Aquarius. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. There's a dawning going on. But you know, overall the world right now, I feel has been sleep-induced for probably the last 2,000 years. Everybody walking around in a stupor, with no clarity, no direction, just going through their days mindlessly. Everyone has to have a purpose in life. There has to be some true meaning to it. But I feel like there's an awakening going on, and it's not a smooth one. It's not waking up and going, oh, that was a nice rest. Not at all. It's like a lot of swearing, a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of explosive stuff at first. But I feel that the world over, I'm speaking in general, the world overall, but I think that we're headed to a new dawning, such as in the age of Aquarius. So it's like we're on the brink of a shift, and within humanity. Aquarius, these are your cards already. Oh, that just threw me. All right, let's get into it. 3-card spread. This is with the intention of the 22nd through to the 28th. The first card will represent the first several days of the week for you. Then there's the middle of the week, and then there's your midweek and end of week. That will all overflow and interconnect. Your very first card, the beginning of your week, is the 2. Are you kidding me? I drew this card for the group today. I wonder what message will come forth with this one now. It was a long one this morning. 2 of Swords. Crossroads. There's some decisions that need to be made. Okay. The middle of your week. Oh, yes, I haven't seen you in so long. So happy for you, Aquarius. It is the 10 of Cups. Completion. You know, also known and recognized by the tarot readers as the happily ever after card. The last card. Oh my goodness, Aquarius. Thinking of my friend Mal. Ticanis Marina. I don't know the respective way to ask how you are, or to say hello. Just what I learned from working with a couple of Greek families for a couple of years. But wow, look at that. I wish I knew how to say the sun in Greek. But it is the sun. I'll have to look up a few Greek words just for you, Mal. Mal is a viewer who lives in Greece, and she's been with the channel and the group for a long, long time. Okay. Aquarius. This calls for a little sip of tea before I begin. One moment, please. Oh boy. Oy vey. That's not Greek, is it? No. I just heard, even though I'm not seeing the infinity symbol here, I just heard whatever decisions have to be made with this card, because it's bringing it up, it's going to have long reach into the future. Long, long reach. Watch your choices, watch your decisions. Normally when this card shows up, of course, right off the top, you are at a crossroads. There are two swords here. To go to show, just the sword, the suit of swords itself, that you have something on your mind that's weighing on your mind. And they show the two swords and they're identical. Are they not? They are identical. Okay, so it means that they're balanced and they're equal. This is a decision where it's going to feel like there's going to be a winner and a loser. All right? But the truth being, because these are of equal power, the importance of your decisions are of equal importance. Really, no side is going to win or lose. There's no winner here. There's nothing to yay and jump up and down about once a decision's made or anybody that decision should affect. There's no jumping up and down over it. This card also brings forth, because of this decision is weighing on you and it's on your mind. I just heard, and you know it's a lifelong thing. We're talking all the way into your future, a long, long, long reach on this decision. And that's why it's weighing so heavy on not just your mind, your emotions and your spirit is feeling weighed down by this. You have the song, Should I Stay or Should I Go Now, pops into my head, and that's what's going on with you. Should I stay or should I go now? Right? And you can stay where things are familiar, is what I'm hearing for you, in the life that you're familiar with, or you can walk out there where everything's going to be brand new. Unseen things that are unknown, and that's can be exciting, but it can be scary at the same time. It can be frightening walking into the unknown. A lot of times people stay where they're at, and they do have the option. They can freely walk off into the unknown and go in a new direction in their life, but it takes something from you more than physical attempts, and more than even mental. There's something else that goes on. It takes a lot to make a move into the unknown. Most people stay where they are. They say, well, look, I don't know what's out there. That scares me. This may not be the best place to be, but this I do know. This is what I'm familiar with. This is what I've come with. This has become my life. So it's, and I'm hearing there's been no big upheaval to bring this up either. This has almost been, there's been nothing to cause this recent, I need to make a decision kind of thing, which the card is bringing forward. But it sure does cause a lot of tension and a lot of indecision. And you're feeling kind of locked in conflict. So says Tarot. For some of you, so says Tarot, you've been brought to this place, and I use the word brought on quite heavily, because this was not your fault. You didn't pave this path that you now find yourself sitting in. You didn't do that to yourself. It was the outplay of the rest of your life that you're in the center of. Other people, other situations, other happenings, other circumstances have brought you there. You didn't say, I want to be here in this place, where now after so many years I'm sitting here and I'm wondering to myself, do I want to continue the rest of my life in this spot? If you can answer boom, yes or no right off, that's half the battle. All right? The fact that you're asking yourself, do I want to be here where I am for the rest of my life? The fact that you're asking that says a lot to me. Okay? It says that you shouldn't be thinking that way if you're completely happy and content where you are. That thought shouldn't even be in the realm of your life. Should I leave? It shouldn't be there at all. You need to examine that to come to that decision that you want to make. It's completely up to you. This is nobody's going to pull you out of this. This is something that you have to do for yourself. Write your pros and cons down of staying and leaving. That can help guide you a little bit. You may not like the results of it when you're done. It's probably going to be the truth that you don't like too much. That also, Tarot says that your perspective is blocked right now. Or, okay, there could be an obvious clue that you're missing something, a sign. I'm not saying clue. I'm using sign because that's what I'm hearing. There's a sign that you're missing, all right? Um, or your perspective has been blocked by something for some reason. Could be somebody trying to influence a sense of insecurity within yourself, and you may be feeling like, what if they're right? What if I do that? What if I go out there and I don't make it, and I just make a mess of my life and everything else? And somebody may be trying to whisper that influence in your ears. You want to just brush them away. You've got to make this on your own. The advice of the card is to look again, take another fresh approach, look at it from a different angle, but you do need to make some kind of a decision and make it final. To make some kind of a decision here is better than making none at all. You will have to live with whatever decision that you take on and you make. Keywords are doubt and uncertainty, stalemate, indecision, stuck, disconnection as well, and blocks. And that is the first couple of days. That's where your head is. It's all head space from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, you know, carrying probably into Wednesday, probably for the whole week. I wouldn't say it would. I'd say this is for the whole week. This is going to take a play in every day of your week this week. So now we're in the middle, okay? We're in the middle of the week here. 10 of Cups, all about completion. And as tarot readers, all refer to this as the happily ever after card. I have a few of them in here that indicate that, but this is the general overall one. All right, so this card is all about completion in reference to love and romance, getting to that crucial stage of relationships of any kind. The card, of course, highlights love, is in passionate love and romantic love. But this is, there could be the ending of a romance for some, tying up that and completing something so that you can move on a little bit better than in a different realm of love, in a different way. I just heard ending on good terms. A romance that's ending, but ending on good terms. I knew there was something else trying to come through there. This card also represents love. And for some of you, bonds are going to deepen. You are going to hit that crucial stage on the other end of things, where it's really wonderful. It's growing. Commitment will be made. The casual dating is coming to an end. And it has taken that next step. You're not just casually dating this person now. Now you're committed to them, even if it's just verbal. But you're not just date mates anymore. Now you're boyfriend, girlfriend, 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 boyfriend, boyfriend, whatever the relationship may be. It has gone to that stage. You've taken that step. The dating has completed. So this can affect your social circle, your family as well. And families at this time generally overall during this week are going to show signs of growth within the family, and that can play out in any way you let your mind run with it, from engagements to adoptions to babies being born to added family members coming to live under one roof, this kind of a thing, taking friends in as family as well. This could play out in many different ways, but there's some thriving and growing going on there, and it's good. It's all good. There's nothing bad about it at all. And it's not going to turn into anything bad down the road. Celebrations for some, and the clearing of disagreements. If children are highlighted in your life at this time, they are going to thrive as well, and bring a lot of happiness and make the home a happy home. It's going to be a happy place. Children now are getting a little excited because we're now, well, in my part of the world, here in Canada, we're looking. I mean, look at it. It's 8:41. It's been dark here for 2 hours, so pretty much for 2 hours since, well, an hour, yeah, almost 2 hours. And our days get much shorter, which means there are different celebrations coming up at this time of the year, and the kids know this, and they're getting excited about it. And now's the time for those that celebrate Santa Claus and all this good thing. When the children are told, oh, you better watch out, okay? You gotta be a good girl and you gotta be a good boy. Santa's watching. Well, whatever works. We're not getting into religious differences here, or beliefs, or traditions. I'm just saying in my part of the world, It's not all like that in every household because Canada is wide open. We have a kaleidoscope of different traditions here. But that's the one that I grew up with. But the kids at this time of the year are really wanting to do well. They're wanting to, I'm hearing, wanting to please the grown-ups in their lives, their moms, dads, grandparents, aunts, and uncles, cousins. They're really, somebody's children is really putting forth a good effort to do whatever it takes to please their parents and their family. I'm just hearing that for somebody. Some of you will also will be seeing some prosperity within your work and success in that field as well. We're looking at promotions. We're looking at self-promotion as well. That just came through for somebody. So more prosperity in your life overall, feelings of success, finding a dream home for some, and beginning their families for others. The dream of getting married, buying your home, beginning a family. That's what goes along with this card as well. Also, the advice of this card, so says Tarot. You can feel blessed for the life that you have, and now is the time to celebrate all these good things in your life. Keywords are family, love, weddings, home, security, children, and celebration overall. Good for you guys. Nice cards. And then the last card in this reading is the Sun, and it represents happiness, and it's a wonderful card to have. But I always bring this up for those of you that are new. Use it our old hat here at Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Hear me say this, that I laugh when I look at this card. Because this brings happiness, it brings hope, promises of better things to come, things becoming easily attainable, as some of you would call blessings, having that poured on them as well. But this is the Sun, but if you look at the body language, it represents two very different kinds of people. Not only genetically, one is female, one is male, which is indicated by the length of hair in this case. This is what I'm seeing. And the blessings and the rays from the universe are sending down these beautiful things, beautiful energies to wash over these children. The children are looking up at the surface of the water, and they're seeing this beautiful yellow orb and all the beautiful rays coming down. And the female holds herself like this, very relaxed, you know. If you look here, the one with the long hair. Her body, see her tail, even her fin is in an angle to hold herself in one place. And she's wide open, ready to receive it all. The boy, on the other hand, isn't so sure. It cracks me up. His body language is something completely different. He's ready to bolt. At the first thing he thinks isn't right, he is out of there. He can't help but look, though, and continue to hope. All right, there's that hope. Otherwise, he wouldn't still be there and still be hoping against hope that this is real, this kind of thing. But he's ready to run in case it isn't. So he's trying to keep himself like super grounded, but he's very cautious. This card is a very joyful, positive card. So says Tarot. It predicts happiness, well-deserved relaxation, free from stress. Pressures are going to come to an end. Now is the time to begin to unwind. And also, again, children are being highlighted here in this reading, guys. It's going to be time spent with children. For those of you, it'll be grandchildren. And children in general, those of you working with children. I just heard being given the freedom to do more with the children. In like a classroom setting almost. Almost like maybe some kind of a after-school group thing. Working with groups of children. You've been giving the green a light to do more, something you've been wanting to expand on within the children that you feel they're capable of and would be a rich learning experience. You'd be given the go-ahead on that. Take care of your inner child at this time as well. Feed your inner child. This is the time to do that. Do what you want, whatever that want is, whatever brings you fulfillment, you're to follow through with it, so says Tarot. This card predicts holidays and trips, finding peace and contentment and inspiration. It's such a beautiful word. Creative pursuits may turn your attention towards your hobbies, which could for a few of you. This could just mean for a few of you and resonate with just a few. But these hobbies that you've been dallying and dillying in could become something more, something bigger in your life. You may have a little side business on the go. You may have a product that people want or people need, something that you create. That is a hobby of yours, things you just lightly give them away to people, give them away as gifts. There could be a tiny little side home business going on for some of you there. The advice of this card, so says Tarot, appreciate your deserved success in this special time of rest. Enjoy feeling safe and appreciate the harmony that is around you right now. Your keywords are growth and children, reflection, the holiday success, and an overall feeling of contentment. That was your reading, Aquarius. I hope it resonated with most of you. I hope it helped. I hope it gave you hope, as I always say. Thank you so much for being here and watching the video. I really do appreciate your presence here. Also, thank you to all subscribers right across the board. And I never know what to say. I'm always blown on. I'm just glad you guys are here. And I'm glad I'm able to be here too. I am grateful every day that I make it here in front of the camera. I'm like, yes, I made it again. So anyways, also, if you like this reading, you'd like something specific and private just for you, I do offer that service. Information for that's found down below this video window in the show more section. Read through there once. You grab my email that you see there, and I'll get you taken care of. My time frame is roughly around 24 to 48 hours, and you'll be taken care of. Also, you can find Bay of Fundy Fortunes on Google and on, just we'll say, because I'm getting rid of the blogspot thing. That's going, I think. I'm no longer on Twitter. My account was hacked. They had it for 3 days, and they were, of course they were. What else would they use me for? I'm kidding. But they were posting pornography under my name, using my account. And I don't care about Twitter. It's very restrictive. I got other ways to get my news. I don't need them. I don't need me, obviously, because they would have did a better job at protecting their members. And I think they did a real crappy job of doing that with me. So anyway, I shut the whole account down. I don't advertise on Twitter anymore. You guys can go ahead and share it on Twitter if you'd like. If you guys are safe to do that, you go right ahead. You can share all the videos all the time, wherever you want to share them to. But there's Facebook as well, not just YouTube, but Facebook and Google. And on Facebook, it's a closed private group under groups, Bay of Fundy Fortunes. Closed and private with like-minded individuals like you and like me. We walk the same path in life. It's just a wonderful place to be. So I think that's it for tonight. I'm going to wish you a great week ahead. Thank you so much for being here once again. But if you're ever looking for me, if I'm not sitting right here in my spot, then I'm walking on the beach down below along the water's edge that hold the mightiest, highest tides on the whole planet, the beautiful and bountiful Bay of Fundy. And when you find me, chances are you can always catch me waiting on the next high tide. Thank you very much for being here. Peace in as always, and share that out. Much love to everybody. I hope to see you back here next week. Good night for now.